If you need a shoe upgrade and you want to know the best winter shoes for 2024, this video is going to be exactly what you need. What is up, party people? My name is Hailey. Today we're going to be talking all about winter shoe trends, what to keep an eye out for, and maybe what you should potentially add to your wardrobe if that's what you feel like doing. Everything you're gonna see here are lighthearted predictions, just observations that I see, or things that I would like to see more people wearing. So if you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. That's cool too. But before we get into it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited to watch it. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys about these trends, so let's get into it. The first winter shoe trend that we're gonna see in 2024 is something that we've seen quite a bit over the past few months, including fall as well, and that is a tall boot. I don't think we're gonna see very thigh-high, super tight boots that we saw a lot in the 2010s, but rather we're gonna slowly get into more of a shorter, more structured type of tall boot. Something that sits around the knee or maybe just a little bit below the knee is what I think we're gonna see a little bit more than those, again, those thigh-high boots. I'm seeing this type of boot come in a lot of different colors and finishes and textures, which I think is really great to add a little bit of depth to your outfits. I'm also noticing a bunch of different heel options. I'm seeing some chunky heels, but not like too chunky. I'm also seeing kitten heels, which is, I know some people cringe about that, and we'll talk about it in a little bit, but there's just so many options. But a pair of tall boots is a must for any type of wardrobe. I actually just bought my first pair that I've had in like quite a few years. Back in the day, I was wearing like thigh-high, suede, tight boots, chunky heel. But the ones I just bought are from Charles & Keith, and I love them. I think they're really great, and they're actually a 2-in-1 boot, so you can add a section to them to make them a little bit taller. And if you want to undo or unvelcro that section, you can make it into a ankle boot. I think of all the shoes on the entire list, a tall boot is what you want out of everything. It's why I put them first, honestly, because I think they're just so great. And I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of them, so keep an eye out and see, you know, what ones you like, what ones you don't like, how people are styling them. Like, be an observer of the world. Next, we have another boot, and it's a cowboy boot. Ooh, I love a cowboy boot. I remember years ago, I was on the hunt for a pair, and I was like, is this realistic? Like, am I gonna wear this? Then I went to the thrift store, and I got this pair of cowboy boots for $3, which was like mind-blowing. I think they were half a size too big, but I made it work, and I still wear them to this day. I love them. I'm seeing so many people incorporate cowboy boots into their outfits because they just add a level of personality that I think we don't always see with a lot of other shoe options or a lot of other boot options. Cowboy boots are a really good option for people because you can lean one of two ways, or both. But you can lean into a really classic cowboy boot, typically a brown leather pair, whatever. And you can lean into a more fun, colorful, maybe embroidered, maybe it has some type of other artistic element to them. So maybe if you're not super into a tall boot, a cowboy boot would be a really good alternative for you. I just think they're so fun and they add such personality to the outfit, and you can wear them with jeans or with a long knit dress or like anything you want. The options are endless, and it really helps take the outfit to the next level while also keeping it cool and casual. So love a cowboy boot. The next winter shoe trend I want to talk about is a low heel or a kitten heel. Why did I say it like that? Kitten heel. Okay, I know this might make some people cringe, and it made me cringe for a while too, but now I'm kind of into it. Let me explain why. Kitten heel is really not as bad as people make them out to be. I actually think they're very stylish, and they come in so many different forms. You can get them in a sling back heel or in a boot. I mean, there's like so many options for it. And I love that they're a great way to look put together, feel put together, and honestly feel the power that a heel gives you without a stiletto or just a really high heel that, I don't know, can be sometimes tricky to walk in, and not everybody likes wearing those. The kitten heel is the definition of not having to sacrifice your comfort for style. And if you're not sure about the kitten heel, there are some other low heel alternatives I could recommend. For example, Everlane has a really cute banana heel, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a heel that looks like a banana. And that's a great alternative to a lower heel, but still having a unique shape, still having a little bit of height, but it's not like the super duper tiny kitten heel. So for the winter, I think we'll be seeing a lot of kitten heels with boots, of course, especially the tall boots that I mentioned earlier. I've been seeing quite a few with that. And I also think this is going to be a trend that we're going to see throughout the year, especially as the spring and summer comes. We might be seeing a lot more slingbacks or mules with a kitten heel. But do me a favor, don't knock it till you try it, even though I do that all the time. I should practice what I preach. If you're like, absolutely not, I totally get it. But if you're like, I don't really know, just give it a chance. You'll realize how not only cute they are, but they're very comfortable as well. All right, let's talk about loafers. So loafers are always a classic for the winter. This isn't like a revolutionary trend or anything like that. I do see more of a classic type of loafer being in the spotlight rather than a chunky loafer, which is something I think we've seen a lot of in the past few years. I will always love a chunky shoe, like my Doc Marten Leonas. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about them forever, but they're chunky, they're a boot, I love them. But anyways, the loafer, a classic loafer, is just a more clean and classic, I keep saying it, but it's just a really good option that I think you could have in your wardrobe forever. But I don't know, I feel like sometimes a classic kind of understated loafer really just wraps the outfit up really nicely. You can of course wear them with or without socks depending on the weather or your outfit or whatever you want to do. I just think the classic style is something that's probably going to prevail a little bit more over time as opposed to that chunky type of style. But I mean, again, wear what you want, have fun with it. All in all, just keep an eye out for those classic loafers. I think that they're going to be pretty big in 2024, especially in the winter, but probably the whole year as well. Let's talk about a slouchy boot. Ooh, I love these. They're pretty similar to the tall boot I mentioned earlier, but I feel like they have a little bit more flair, a little bit more personality. Not that the tall boots don't, but I don't know. Let's talk about it. Do you remember, it's gonna depend on how old you are, but I went to high school in the 2010s, so like this is a very vivid memory for me. But do you guys remember those flat boots that they kind of hit at the ankle and they were like super slouchy, and then you would walk on them so much that like the sole of the shoe would like move over? Am I the only one? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna try to find a picture, but if I can't find one, just trust me on this. It was bad, okay? It was really bad, but like, whatever. I'm seeing a lot of slouchy boots with a heel, which I really love. There are some other flatter options. I just don't think they're as cute, honestly, but that's your vibe, your comfort level, whatever you wanna do. I also like how they look structured, but not structured at the same time. Like again, they just have a little bit more personality and I'm like obsessed with it. I love the look of this boot. Again, it allows you to add a little bit more texture to your outfit. I think more people should be adding texture to their outfits, including myself, honestly. Things like suede or snakeskin or just like leather, like anything that has a little bit of dimension to it. It's just, I just love it. It's a very smart way to take your outfit to the next level, and the slouchy boot is a really good example of a way to do that. Last thing I want to talk about is a fuzzy sandal or a fuzzy flat. Now, hear me out. This is probably going to work better for people who are in a little bit warmer of climates during the winter time, just because, I mean, I'm in a really, really cold part of the States, and you are not going to catch my toes out in a pair of fuzzy sandals in the dead of like January. It's just not going to work. I'm not a huge fan of like fuzzy or faux fur in my boots or shoes or sandals or whatever. I just think it's kind of, I don't know. I just don't like love it. But when I was doing my research for this video, I found that, you know, like a fuzzy sandal is cute and a good option. I think the fuzzy sandal or the fuzzy flat is a little bit of the older sister of the fuzzy loafer, if that makes sense. We saw a lot of that type of material in our loafers, which I still see quite a bit of. I'm just so curious about the longevity of that, because I feel like when you have a faux fur and you're wearing it on your feet, the opportunity for it to get like kind of dirty or just like, I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying? I do think it's gonna be a trend. I think it's gonna be a cute one. I think it's gonna be better suited for people who live in warmer climates, but I'm here to report trends to you guys, no matter if I will be able to wear them or not. So that is what we're doing. But I think they're gonna be a really nice casual chic style to wear with a pair of jeans, or you know, like running to the grocery store in like a cute little sweatsuit or something like that. I don't know, I'm here for it, honestly. I just don't think it's something that's very practical in my wardrobe, but I don't know, I also travel most of the year, so maybe I'll get a pair for something. I don't know. All right, you guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed these winter shoe trends. Do me a favor, leave a comment down below. Which style were you like, yeah, I'm into it. Like this is something I could see in my wardrobe. And then tell me what shoe also made you cringe. Which one was like, I don't really know. Maybe, maybe not. Thank you as always for watching and for your support. It really means the world to me. I can't even tell you guys, like this whole experience has been amazing so far on YouTube. So I'm excited to keep going, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.